Today we're going to do an awesome, sexy, smoky eye, as you can see, and the deep, sultry, vampire, Oxblood red lip. This is all the rage this fall in fashion and in makeup. This Oxblood red color, this deep, sexy, smoky eye. So I thought I'd kind of break it down for you guys, show you a few of the products that I use, and do an on-trend video. Thanks for watching. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is line my waterline. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm pulling down and I'm running my pencil right on my waterline. And notice I'm not taking it all the way in. I'm kind of stopping right about there. So we have our waterline done. And then I'm just going to go on top with more of a dashing kind of motion. Line the top, and don't be afraid to mess up with this because we're going to smudge this anyways. So I'm kind of just taking, see, like a dashed line across the top of my eye. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to actually smudge this with my middle finger. I'm going to smudge it in. And I'm already primed, so this is going to move around a little better because I do have primer on my eyes. So it's already starting to look really pretty and really smoky just with eyeliner. And honestly, I've done this before where I've just put on black smudgy eyeliner on top of some primer and just lined it really pretty on the bottom and then smudged it on top and left it as is. The next thing I'm going to actually do is I'm going to start at the top of my eye. I've already contoured my brow, so my brow already looks a little highlighted. I'm actually going to just start at the top and work my way down. That's going to help control where the color goes. I know how you've probably seen people with smoky eyes. It's just tons of black and it's a hot mess. We don't want a hot mess on you. I'm not trying to make it look like a hot mess, I promise. So I'm just kind of just giving you a couple pointers on how to control where the placement of that color is. So for my highlighting, from the underbrow highlight, I'm actually going to use this color right here. You can see I use it a lot. This is going to be MAC. I believe this is Grain. I'm not sure if they still make this color, but because I've had it for about 1.5 years or 2 maybe. Another alternative color, any satin finished neutral tone. So if you're darker, you're going to go a little darker. On my darker clients, I love to use MAC's Arena. That's going to be a satin, but it's going to be like a pretty, you know, neutral tone for my darker skin ladies. I also use a color from MAC called Rice Paper. That's also going to be another great highlight go-to tone for any skin tone. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this is actually going to be my 224 MAC blending brush. I also use it for concealer, shading, blah, blah, blah. For purposes today, we're going to use it for blending. So I'm just going to apply it and buff under my brow bone. And you can see my brow's already looking a little different, taking a little bit of a better shape. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is my midtone. And that is going to kind of bridge together the few shades that we're going to be using today. And that's kind of the key to keeping your application seamless and the transition from one color to the next coherent. So I'm actually using another shadow from MAC. This is Saddle. So I'm just going to go ahead and I stop my shadow color kind of where I keep my black. And then right beneath the brow bone, about right here, is where I'm going to go ahead and put my midtone. So I'm just in a circular motion. I'm using the same brush. And that's why I'm going from light to dark, so I can use the same brush. Some people love to have the whole kit and caboodle of brushes. Me, I'm down for telling you as a client and as a YouTube subscriber, Facebook watcher, whoever, less is more. You can invest in your expensive pieces like a MAC 224 brush, which is $29. But you can use it for so many different things. There's no need to have 100 brushes. So, again, I'm just blending this into the center in a circular motion, kind of like a windshield wiper, but just many little tiny circles in between. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm starting right in the center and just kind of blending down in that windshield wiper motion towards the black. So already we're starting to get that blended look. And the next shade we're going to go ahead and do is going to be, we're going to go ahead and highlight a little bit. So I'm actually going to use a color called Naked Lunch from MAC, and kind of a frosty color. And what I'm using to apply that is going to be just a smudge brush. And this is from Coastal Scents. So I'm taking a little bit on the tip of my brush, and I'm just go ahead and going in the corners of my eyes and underneath. That's why we didn't go in all the way with the black eyeliner, because we don't want to mix that in with our highlight. So, and it's okay to be a little messy with this because you're going to blend it all together anyways. This is going to open up your eye. If you feel like you have eyes that are a little bit closer set together, this is a cute little trick you can use to kind of bring them apart or just kind of brighten your eye look. We've got that on. Now we're going to go ahead and apply a little bit of the black eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC 2, I believe this is a 252, the large flat brush, shader brush, natural fibers. I'm just going to go ahead and tap that on, kind of pack it on to kind of lock down that black eyeliner. And mind you, I'm keeping it very close to my lid. We do not want this product going all over the place, and I don't want tons of fallout, because I felt like I was going to use some shadow shields today. If you've never heard of them, they're a godsend if you prefer to put your foundation and whatnot on first. But I feel like that would have gotten in the way of the tutorial. So I'm just going to pack this on, and I've tapped off my brush to prevent the fallout from happening. So I'm keeping this kind of right on the lid and kind of blending it up towards where the two areas of eyeshadow meet, our midtone and our lid tone. So again, I'm doing the same thing for the other side, just kind of tapping this on. Okay, so our shade's on. And start from the corner where we put our highlight and blend it out. And you want to go back up in the crease just a little bit to connect the two shades and kind of get rid of that line of demarcation. We don't want that. That's ugly. So, but you don't want it to look like someone threw up on your eye and just blended everything together. So we're just going ahead and smoothing out that line just a little bit. And actually another trick you can use is actually going back in with your saddle and further blending out that line of demarcation. So again, I'm actually going to rub my brush off on my hand a little bit just in case I got some of that black, is I'm going to start in the center, or I'm going to start in the corner of my eye and work my way out and blend out that lighter shade, work my color to get rid of that line of demarcation, and get back in on the lid. Let me get back in with a little saddle. This side looks like I took a little bit of a lighter hand. Gorgeous. And that's pretty much it. So all I'm going to do now is just kind of clean up a little bit. I'm using a beauty blender. It has a little bit of my foundation left on it. I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the side of my eye, and we didn't get too much fallout, which is great because we tapped our brush off. So I have a beautiful eye look. All I would suggest you do is I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of liquid eyeliner. And this is actually the waterproof eyeliner pen from e.l.f. So this is really great to have. I'm just going to go in and kind of define my eyeliner a little bit. Cat it out a little. And again, I'm using that dashing motion. That's a great technique for those who don't have the steadiest of hand for black eyeliner. And you see I catted it out just a little bit. I'm going to connect it on the bottom. And of course, last but not least, mascara. So there's the eye look. Pretty easy, right? Like 10 minutes, if that. I'm going to get a little closer for you to see. So last but not least, I'm actually going to show you my lip. A great trend for this fall is this beautiful Oxblood. I love it. It's kind of like vampy. It's a little vampy for the lip, a little dramatic. To achieve this today, I am going to use a few different products. I'm going to start with the liner, go in with a jumbo lipstick pencil, and then pop with some gloss. So the liner I'm using today is actually from NYX. It's sold in Ulta, beauty supply stores. It's everywhere. I actually shop at, I'm a frequent Ulta shopper, so I always get them when they have buy one get one half off for NYX. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips and shade in my lip first. And this is all going to improve the longevity of how long your lipstick stays on. So I'm actually going to use it at an angle. To get my lip liner on. And just FYI, I'm not using a mirror. I'm only using the camera. Okay, so our lip pencil's on. It's kind of shaded in. I kind of pursed my lips together. Next, we're going to go ahead and go in. The lip pencil, the jumbo lipstick pencil from NYX is awesome. This is shade Deep Red, number 709. The lip liner, by the way, was 801 Auburn that I used. If you're a MAC girl and you love MAC lipstick and you won't wear anything else, Diva or Rebel with a Vino liner, or Current or Barbecue liner also works. I think Barbecue's discontinued, so probably a Current or a Vino liner will work. I like to use Night Moth personally because I blend it out, so any of those liners from MAC will work. And Rebel, Diva, there are a few others as well. So, and you can use a darker liner and a bright red lipstick to make this look. So this is just a deeper version of red. Just remember that. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my lipstick. And this is just so easy to apply. Okay, so our lip is on. We've got the liner on with the jumbo lipstick pencil from NYX. Last but not least, I'm going to top this look off with a gloss. This is from BH Cosmetics. I haven't used it yet, but it looked like a great color to complement the Oxblood red lip. It's actually a deep burgundy, reddish, dark reddish color. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and our last step of the look is applying a little bit of pop gloss. I'm using Girls Night Out from BH Cosmetics. The great thing about these glosses is they're nice and silky. I have a few of them and they're super cheap. I think I paid like $3 for this. And this is going to be like a deep burgundy reddish kind of color. And I'm just going to go ahead and use that to kind of complete the look. So a little bit of shine, a little more color. And there you have it. You have an on-trend fall 2012, winter 2012-2013 look, smoky eye, Oxblood red lip. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching Beauty by Brittany makeup tutorial. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, boss_B1989. Find me on Facebook, facebook.com/BBBMD. Thanks and have a fabulous day.